never die. It's on WL Wrestling on the RWL YouTube channel.
The following professional wrestling exhibition requires discretionary viewer participation.
Hi, friends, fans, and fam. Hampton, Virginia, the backdrop for this week's RWL Snarl.
Howdy.
Wally Cardill, along with GB Johnny Bianco, and of course GM Tex Lynch with the call of the action. And it's another killer lineup for 2 hours of RWL wrestling action.
The midweek late night card was pretty awesome, but this week's Snarl promises to be even more awesomer. The usual 2 hours of great wrestling, and word is, Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns, our latest Memphis millionaire, is finally putting in an appearance almost 2 weeks after vanishing into thin air after Memphis. I mean, you gotta wonder what the deal is with the radio silence from a Memphis Million winner.
It's never happened like that before, that's for sure. I mean, everybody usually trots out to the ring with their contract briefcase to pat themselves on the back.
More about that later, folks, but right away we're starting out with Legends Division action. Larry Zbyszko, the self-professed living legend, facing Gene Snitsky of the Ferrantino Group.
Speaking of Mr. Ferrantino, the Texas Hangman drew a hefty fine and a one-show suspension, which means they're back competing tonight. Tex, not for nothing, but isn't that pretty? Well, lenient, considering they put Scott Bell in a hospital, and he's still in there a week later. How is that even fair?
Just a minute, GB.
Good evening, and welcome to our WL Snarl, our opening contest, set for one fall, with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Bobby the Brain Heenan, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 239 pounds, Larry Zbyszko.
Well, alright, to answer your question, GB, I believe in perfect transparency. I will have you know that Danielle Heathcote and I pooled our resources to pay the Texas Hangman's fine, and it was originally supposed to be a 3-show suspension, but Steve Groves and I bargained Colin O'Toole down to a 1-show suspension. In light of the fact that they did not compete at RWL Late Night this week earlier, they will be back in action tonight. Now, I know that seems like we may be showing favoritism to the Texas Hangmen, but keep in mind they are the new TV Tag Team Champions, and they did whip the living tar out of Too Short Popeye, and I'm sorry, that's a public service where I come from. Well, them's the breaks, kids.
And his opponent, accompanied by Matthew James Ferrantino, from Nesquehoning, Pennsylvania, weighing 305 pounds, Gene Snitsky.
Bro, I hate to be that guy, but bro, that's technically a slap on the wrist for something that would get you locked up outside of our business, bro. Tex, bro, you and Danielle paid their fines, bro. They didn't, or even Ferrantino, nobody had to come out of their own pockets, bro. What are we even doing here, bro?
You have a very unconvincing Vince Russo, Wally. Gene Snitsky. Big bad Gene Snitsky, along with MJ Ferrantino and his tag team partner Lars Sullivan, coming off a win just the other night at Late Night. Oh man, yes, Mr. Ferrantino's extremely popular, and no, he didn't have to pay the Texas Hangman's fines. And what they did, nobody ordered them to do. Scott Bell picked a fight. Oh sir, he got loud with Killer, and he got what was coming to him. But that aside, let's focus on this match. Willie Johnson rings the bell, and here we go. Snitsky charges Larry Zbyszko with a pretty quick counter. Round Snitsky up, Snitsky counters, gets himself out of the danger zone. Snitsky with an elbow to the face of Larry Zbyszko and a gouge to the face of Larry Zbyszko. Zbyszko's face may not be the same after this one. German suplex from Gene Snitsky. Snitsky rounds up Zbyszko. There's a double air clap to the sides of the head. A hard right, a kick to the face. He's just going to kick him into the canvas. Zbyszko counters. There's a Luthes press, a set of hard right hands to the head of Gene Snitsky. Bobby the Brain Heenan finally out here supporting Larry Zbyszko. About high time he did too. A hard right. An arm drag counter from Gene Snitsky. Zbyszko counters, takes Snitsky down to the mat again. Oh, now a single leg grab. Well, nothing too showy from Larry Zbyszko, but it works. Zbyszko counters again. Snitsky catches a dragon screw from the self-professed living legend. Never gets tired of telling you he's the guy who retired Bruno Sammartino. He's the guy who retired Nick Bockwinkel. Anyway, oh, forget it. Clothesline doesn't do too much to Snitsky, but an arm drag sure as hell did. Larry Zbyszko taking control of this match all of a sudden here. Snitsky counters. Jumping neckbreaker takes Zbyszko down. There's a stomp to the back. Gene Snitsky quickly turns him over, quickly covers and hooks the leg. One. No, not even a one. Oh, man. Snitsky with a kick to the back of Larry Zbyszko. Zbyszko counters with a nice judo-style arm drag. Snitsky in trouble here. Zbyszko he made the dive, but nobody. Oh, man. Snitsky with a roll-up pin. Well, how about that one? Oh, not even a one, but that was well done by Gene Snitsky. Snitsky rounded up by Zbyszko, whip to the rope. Zbyszko ducks under. An elbow to the face and a quick pin from Zbyszko. One. Whole lot of not even a ones here. Guys still have a lot of steam, but they're going to wear down after a while. Zbyszko with another kick to the back of Gene Snitsky. Snitsky rounded up. That chair. Bobby Heenan magically made that sucker appear. Zbyszko whipped into the corner. Snitsky doesn't make the connection. Zbyszko gets out of the way. Snitsky head first into the turnbuckle. He gets a set of shots from Larry Zbyszko. Snitsky collapses center ring. Bobby Heenan getting into it with Willie Johnson, trying to distract him. Zbyszko catching it from Gene Snitsky just the same. Not going to make a whole lot of difference. Zbyszko counters with a shoulder tackle. Like a ping pong match. Whole lot of back and forth here. Larry Zbyszko currently with the advantage. There's a rake to the back of Gene Snitsky. Ooh! Elbow to the face of Zbyszko is swinging a miss with the clothesline. Snitsky catches an elbow from Zbyszko. Zbyszko going 7 counts off here, swinging a miss from Snitsky. There's a spine buster from Larry Zbyszko. Snitsky scrambles into the corner. Oh, man. Well, now Zbyszko misses his shot, but counters with a kick to the leg. MJ Ferrantino can't seem to figure out what's going on. Oh! Nasty spinning suplex from Zbyszko. 1, 2. As near to a near fall as we've had so far. Gene Snitsky rounded up by Larry Zbyszko. Zbyszko whips him to the corner there. Oh, quick counter from Gene Snitsky. Zbyszko whipped into the corner. Snitsky. Oh man, a set of machine gun punches and a nice uppercut to Larry Zbyszko. Oof. Gene Snitsky just throwing all his weight into that one. Zbyszko collapses center ring. Here's another pin attempt. 1, 2, but no. Again. Zbyszko keeping it to a near fall. Snitsky gonna have to figure out what's next. I think he's already figured it out. Zbyszko gets to a standing position. Boom, boom, a set of shots. A spinning fist. Another kick. He's just like I said, he's going to kick Zbyszko into the dirt. Oh, man. Zbyszko just catching all kinds of shots. Snitsky covers. 1, 2, 3. That was brutal but effective. Gene Snitsky picking up the win by pinfall.
The time exactly 5 minutes. Your winner by pinfall, Gene Snitsky.
Damn it, Snitsky, it's just 1 second over. I don't get to laugh at Zbyszko and go, he didn't even go 5, baby. He didn't even go 5.
Chalk up another win for another monster in the other MJF's Murderers Row.
The Ferrantino group is totally the land of the giants, and Ferrantino has surrounded himself with a legion of them, and Snitsky is a key piece of his stable. Big time win over Zbyszko in just 5 minutes.
Winning is getting to be a habit with MJF and company. Can't believe he just acquired the Kanari Doku either.
If that means we see more of Mizuno and Suzuki, I'm down with that, and we'll be right back with more RWL Snarl in a minute.